Sergeant Merica coming at you. Boom! Hey, I was a little confused. I'm standing outside of Chuck E. Cheese right now, and is this where we agreed to meet? I know we were getting together for your 100th birthday, so happy birthday, Wednesday Comics. I can't believe it's been 100 years already. You guys look great for your age. I just definitely want to say, loving every week, being able to get my book information on the Tuesday. I love getting all my reviews on the late Saturday, Sunday. You guys are just loving it every time you guys do a catch-up, a gauntlet fight. Anytime that you're gabbing at the camera or yelling into the microphone. So just keep up with the podcast. You guys are doing amazing. I'm definitely your number one fan here. I am hoping that we are meeting for pizza. I'll sit here a little bit longer. Otherwise, one last thing. I realize you're making a mistake every week. Meteorologist is a special in meteors. You need a weatherologist. So that's probably why Alex is having so much trouble week in, week out. And Garrett is probably just a bad driver. So probably just, I would just say, maybe change those two up. Maybe that's the problem. Otherwise, keep spewing all your knowledge on comics. Keep kicking out your opinions. And definitely just keep reading those books. Ha-ha! Catchphrase!
Welcome to Wednesday Comics.
Brought to you by rootsoftheswampthing.com and SuperCon 2018 Return of the Con.
Hey everyone, keep turning those pages.
Welcome to Wednesday Comics. To my left, we have Benny himself, Alex. Alex, how you doing?
Hello everyone.
And to his left, we have C-Note himself, Garrett.
Doing good.
I like how we say we're going to fake it, but I totally forgot once we started.
Can't do it.
And I am your host, Cien Marvin. That's 100 in Spanish, by the way.
Oh, well, that's good. You told me that.
100 episodes of the show, of the main show. We just established that. Of the other show, there's been a little more, but
That's just bonus content.
that's bonus content. Me and Garrett have done one special report by ourselves. You weren't on that one.
Nope.
And we did a free comic book day episode.
Nope, wasn't there either.
And weekly, we do the forecast. We have a weatherman and a road guy here. But of the main show, 100
Virologist.
episodes. 100 episodes. Not 2 years, though, right, Garrett?
Nope.
Not 2 years. So
Not 2 years.
4 years short, or 4 weeks short.
4
Does it
years.
really matter? 100 episodes or 2 years?
Okay, what matters, being almost 21 or being 21? Almost doesn't count because you
Let
still
me ask
can't
you a
drink
question.
legally.
At what year does this fight stop? It didn't happen at 1.
It won't stop.
Well,
Not with
I don't know. Alex is getting older, so
100 episodes. We're here with some special guests in the room, and we're going to play some games today to celebrate 100 episodes. Guests we've had from episodes past. Very fun games today. No reviews this week. Read your comic books on your own and figure out what you think about them on your own.
I know that's what you come for, but you don't get it.
No comic book news this week. I don't even know what's happening right now. I haven't read anything. Nothing is really happening anyways.
I read Black Panther. It was good.
I read S.H.I.E.L.D.
I said we're not talking about comic books.
I'm just
It's
mentioning
still a
them.
comic book store.
We're celebrating comic books, though.
Celebration.
Yes, right. We're celebrating. Well, it's celebrating 100 episodes of Wednesday Comics. That's what we're doing here. So first, to start it off, me, Alex, and Garrett are doing a game.
Bad English.
What's wrong?
Me, Alex, and Garrett.
Shut up, Alex.
We're doing a game first, and here's how it works. I have an app on my phone. I'll show you. It's legit. And it's randomized. So what's going to happen? The game's called Russian Roulette. What happened to it? Oh, here it is. I got this thing of vodka here. I'm going to ask you guys questions.
It's 3
one by
ounces.
one. I'll ask Alex a question. If you get it right, then I'm going to push the button and see if I have to take the shot. If you get it wrong, you'll push the button to see if you get the shot, and then we'll go to Garrett and me. There's 6 questions. If you guys get through the whole thing and you guys don't hit the thing or get them all right, and it's still at the end, I'll take the shot. So that's what we're going to do. Let me put this in here because I got to push this app here. So
what button do I have to press?
I'll do it.
Okay, jeez.
Bing, 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 bing.
I got it right here. So I'll show you it's legit. I'll show Alex right here. But
Yeah, because I'm going to know if it's legit.
See, look, it's called. Hold on,
It's blank.
It says game. It says game right here.
I see that.
You push choose, and it tells you pass. Right.
Okay.
And there's one that says boom, and that's when you have to take the shot. So, but if you answer them all correctly, you don't have to take the shot. So, here we go, Alex.
Yeah.
First question. By the way, you better get these all. What California city did Daredevil move to at one time? What California city did Daredevil move to at one time?
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Alex, I made this the easiest game in the whole world.
San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco's correct. So I'll push this here and we'll see what we get. I don't know why I closed out the app and shut down my phone, but never asked me again to rate this app. Okay. That says pass, so nothing for me. Pass for me, pass for me. Garrett, here we go.
Yeah.
True or false? Very easy, don't lose
Oh,
this.
shit.
The Ultimates used Triskelion as their base of operations. True or false?
True.
That's correct. Okay.
Oh, that was tough. Could have been whatever other
Could have been
headquarters.
false.
The Shield Hellcarrier.
It is also again pass, so I'm good. Here we go, Alex. What hero was killed by a clone of Thor during the decisive battle between pro and anti-registration forces? Who was it? Who did Thor kill
Oh,
during
shit.
pro and anti-registration forces? It's in Civil War. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know it's from
It's in
Civil War. Holy shit. I don't know if I know his name.
You're going to take a shot here pretty soon.
Giant Man.
No, it's Goliath. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
All right, Alex. Where it says choose for me, push that button. Well,
Taking it.
I guess it's you. There we go. That's the end of that.
I might have to take just a couple drinks to get it down.
No, you take it in one gulp. I
The
had to
answer
fucking
was
do
Goliath, by the way. Goliath. He's in the new
Chug,
Batman movie.
chug,
so.
chug. I did it. Go, 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 go. 3 ounces, buddy. Nope. Keep going. Yeah, I had to do the whole thing when it was my turn. Oh, you're almost done.
Alex, Garrett's
And
talking
done.
about the game.
Oh, that was like redemption for me.
The game in year one.
Yes, but I didn't have as hard a time as you did.
Because I don't drink vodka.
That's game one here.
What did we have last time, Rom?
No, it was vodka.
Oh, I
He's
got
the
that for him.
butler.
That was bought for him because he loves it.
It's the same kind as last time.
Yeah, it's the same kind as last time. That's 50 cents.
I don't want it. Thank God.
That's
you.
the first game. Alex, how does it feel?
It's fun.
You didn't know that answer, and that guy's going to be an Ant-Man.
Is it really?
Yeah. He's in the trailer.
No, obviously. I haven't seen the trailer.
Oh. Yeah, it's Morpheus.
Morpheus is Goliath?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rootsoftheswampthing.com, your definitive online source for all things Swamp Thing. Holland Files number 2 is out, Garrett. How is it?
Holland File 2's was awesome. A lot of cool like images that you haven't got to see in Holland Files number 1, so definitely looking forward to finishing this bad boy.
And that's not the only thing. If you want to learn more about Swamp Thing, Alex, where would you go?
You're going to go to rootsoftheswampthing.com.
Make sure to stay in touch at rootsofswampthing.com on Twitter at DC World Swampy, facebook.com/rootsoftheswampthing. Is that mic on?
Say it again. Ugh.
You can turn it on now.
It is on. I made sure it was on.
Okay. Well, for our first segment here, we have with us Dylan and Mikey, who's been on the show before. We have Comic Book Genie and the writer and artist of Champions. If you guys want to get close with the mic, get from
How close do you want us to be? I feel like we're singing in duets.
as close as you can get.
Yeah.
As close as you can get. I'll mic it as high as I can, but
Don't worry, in season 3 we're trying to get another mic.
Right on.
yeah, can you get closer?
Do they both have to talk at the same time? Because then they never have to
Right
talk
up
at the
here.
same time. They
You
can
want me
just.
like in there like that?
That's good. That's good.
Thank you so much, guys, and congratulations.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you, Mikey.
What do you want from me?
Hey, before we start your game, Dylan, you said you had some news. This is your
Well, I
time.
guess we could drop it now.
I mean-
we have a release date for Champions Issue 3.
Yeah.
Yay.
Super cool. It's June 16th. It's going to be available at Last Stop CD Shop and the Game Chest downtown. The first launch is Game Chest at 4 p.m., and then we'll move over to Laugh Stop at 7, and it'll go till 9. There will actually be raffles available for original art, which is pretty cool. Different art at each location, so it gives you a reason to go to both. And Travis will be there since he colored it. At least I haven't told him that yet, but I think he will be. So there we go.
You just tell them, hey, clear your schedule.
That's pending.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool.
You tell him that. You tell him that it's official. He has to
Yeah,
be that.
yeah.
You already said it.
I did that last time and it worked just fine. So that's the plan this time.
And Mikey's got some things in the work too, but it's secret right now, right?
Oh, yeah. Secret War is going on right now.
Dr. Doom. Nice. Okay.
So check out their websites, Dylan J.
Yeah.
Jacobson.com and comicgenie.com for more information about that. And make sure to you can pick up issues 1 and 2 of Champions on Comicsology right now.
Yep.
Or if you live in Sioux Falls, Last Stop City Shop. And where else?
Rainbow Comics and Coffea, since I drew most of it there. So,
Really? Oh, sweet.
I don't know why I'm eating when I'm supposed to be hosting the show.
Yeah, I was wondering.
So we have a first game. Why popcorn? It's the noisiest thing ever.
because it's easy to make.
Okay.
And yet you're eating it.
And it's delicious, and it's kind of buttery.
We're bringing back a game for this show here. It's called Are You Hundo? It's a game we played on some episode in the past. I forgot which one it was. So here's how it works. You guys are going to be on a team, Mikey and Dylan, Garrett and Alex. I'll ask you guys a series of 3 questions.
I'm not good.
You alternate back and forth, Dylan.
If it makes you feel better, I'm pretty shitty at this stuff, so you'll be fine.
Here's how it works. This is 3 rounds.
Okay.
First round is just you guys.
Okay.
It'll be Dylan first. You give me an answer, and then Mikey's going to say if he agrees with you or not, 100%. And then you have to decide if you're going to change your answer or go with your answer still, no matter what he says.
Sure.
After the first round, then you guys. And then the last round,
Shit.
the
We have
last
to work
round,
together for once? I don't like this.
Yeah, so we might have the advantage.
Yeah, we're still going to lose.
Yeah, right.
the last round will be
There's no more
everybody,
vodka,
and
right?
you have to buzz in with your name. So when you're going to buzz in, say your name,
Okay.
and you'll buzz in. But we'll go to the first round first here. Let me pull up my questions.
How do we buzz in then again?
You say
your name.
Mikey.
Oh, okay.
Not the first round. The first,
You got
you guys-
yourself. Comic book genie. Comic book genie.
the first round, I will direct questions. So don't worry about it till we get to the last round. I'll remind you.
Oh boy.
First one, Dylan, here's your first question.
You got this. You got this.
I'm gonna shit this bed.
Shit, this bad.
In what issue does Black Bolt first appear? Is it Fantastic Four number 50? Fantastic Four number 45? Fantastic Four number 44? Or is it Fantastic Four number 8?
You better just say all those numbers because they're all fantastic.
Now, once again, you'll give me an answer. Mike, you just tell me if you agree with it or not. That's it. There's no talking. And then Dylan will decide if he wants to
I'm
change
gonna
it.
say 44.
44 is Dylan's answer.
I'm gonna go with him. Let's go 44.
You're going to go. You're going to lock it in.
We believe in each other.
We believe in each other at Fantastic Four number 44.
I thought you said fantastic, and then you're right. And then no, he's still going.
It's number 45, so that's
Oh,
minus 1. Let me write it down on my sheet here. That's why I got this.
wow.
So that was messed up. 44, 45, or 41.
I know.
48.
It's tricky. That's
then
how I
8.
work.
It's
I was
tricky.
like, it's definitely not 8.
Eight's too high an even number.
There you go, Mikey. Here's your first question.
Okay.
Watchmen is a critically acclaimed masterpiece by Alan Moore and drawn by Dave Gibbons. But who was their colorist? Is it Steve Watson, Lynn Vartley, John Higgins, or Dave Stewart? Well, who's the colorist on Watchmen?
John Higgins.
John Higgins. Mike,
Support him.
yeah, you going to support him on that? You'll lock it in? And
Yeah, let's do it.
you're still going to go with the answer? Okay. That is correct. That's 1 point.
Yeah, I was like,
Nice.
man.
Woo!
I'm gonna have I'm gonna be up even longer tonight.
John Higgins
start over.
is the nobody ever talks about John Higgins. We talk about Watchmen, but he is credited with that book and a lot of Alan Moore work. So good for John there. Dylan, who is the artist of the series Criminal? Who's the artist of the series Criminal? Is it Michael Lark, Gabriel Rodriguez, David Aja, or Sean Phillips?
Oh boy. Let's just go with Gabrielle.
You gonna go with Gabriel Rodriguez? Mikey, agree or disagree?
I think we should. I don't know.
I'm gonna
why
let
we
you
should
down,
go with
Mikey. I'm so
Aja.
sorry.
I don't know.
All I need is agree or
I've
disagree,
never read
Mikey.
that. I've never read that.
Me either. They did this to us on purpose.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be 100% honest. This was the easy question out of the 3. So
I haven't read it either.
Well,
That
damn.
helps.
Is this go? What was Dylan's B? Was that B?
Yeah, yeah.
he picked B. Gabriel Rodriguez. The other answers are Michael Lark, David Aja, or Sean Phillips.
Okay, we're gonna go with B.
You're gonna go with it. You're gonna lock it in.
I like that uncertainty.
You guys
in your
sound
voice.
so convinced in your answer.
Can we call a friend or something?
So much failure.
It's D. Sean Phillips.
Beautiful.
D. Sean Phillips. Beautiful.
I'm so happy with that answer.
Wow, dude.
At the end of round 1, we are 1-0.
What's our prize?
Right now, you're just in the lead.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, you're in the lead.
Bragging.
You're
Wait, what is the
positive.
prize? Corey, what's the prize? Diet Coke.
You got to spend the whole rest of your night with Corey.
How lovely.
Lose on purpose.
So you get to spend the whole rest of the night with you.
That's right.
You get to hang out with him, go to bed at like 9:30. Yeah. Just like boom, boom.
Garrett and Alex, you ready?
Let's do this.
You have a xylophone?
Should just got
Because that sounds awesome. Like I'm actually down for that. Like,
I asked him to bring the xylophone in here. We could have been xylophoning it up.
I will never let you use a xylophone on the show.
Garrett.
that's your new intro right there. Like,
Batman Year One retells the first year of Bruce Wayne as Batman. And what year did this come out? Is it 1986, 1988, 1987, or 1989? 86, 88, 87, or 89.
So, I know that Returns came out first in
here we
86. I'm going to say 89.
Somebody asked me if there's a time limit for these games, and I said I didn't know. This is why. Go ahead.
I just said 89.
Oh, okay. 89. Alex, did you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
He disagrees. Are you going to change your answer or are you still going to go with 89? Do you believe in Alex?
No,
what I
I think
wanna
it's
know.
89 because Dark Knight Returns came out in 86.
So you're going to lock in even
By
though
the
he
way, if
disagrees.
you get it wrong, you're getting the gun show.
What does that mean?
You're going to disagree. You're going to go with 89 so you know he disagrees.
Yeah.
Okay, well. 1989, the year the Batman Year One was released. That is incorrect. It's 1987.
Boom! You can't even see the
Came out
gun
the
show.
year
'cause it's over
after
here.
Dark Knight Returns?
1987, Batman Year One. That's Frank Miller. Hey,
I'd say he's getting the gun show.
you
No one
guys
else
were
cares.
disappointed, but you got a shot now.
Yeah, it's looking good.
We got 2 points to catch up.
The thing is, we have faith in each other, unlike those two.
Wow.
No. I had faith that I was right.
Like I said, we've never been on the same team before. This is weird.
Yeah, we've been on this fucking team before.
Yeah, this last
We
time.
do a fucking show together.
That's how we did
Oh,
this
that's
game
being part
last
of a
time.
team?
There's no way we
I thought
didn't
it
do
was
this.
free
We
for all.
fight because we fight Marvin.
I've been fighting you guys the last 2 years.
It's like DC and Image over here. Can't play along.
Alex, Jim Gordon is the commissioner of the GCPD. However, at one time he did become Batman. In what comic series does he first appear as Batman? Is it Batman, Detective Comics, Justice League, or Divergence?
Oh shit.
Batman, Detective Comics, Justice League, or Divergence? Corey,
Corey, you can't play. Batman.
he's going to say
I'm gonna
Batman.
agree with that.
You're going to agree with Batman.
Yep.
You going to lock it in?
I have faith in him.
It's a Hundo.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
They're going with Batman. That is an incorrect answer. It's Divergence.
Fuck
number
you.
one.
You're supposed to say Batman was
Oh,
wrong.
I didn't even
what I
hear
was
that.
gonna
I was just
guess.
thinking Detective or Batman.
yeah, I was thinking detective. so I
Holy
would've been
shit.
wrong.
I heard Divergence.
Here we
If
go.
I said Batman, you'd be like, no, that's not.
You
Divergence
guys-
is preview pages of Batman.
You guys have to answer this correctly, or they're in the lead, or otherwise it's tied. We're going into
They'll get it wrong.
We're going to show that we were the worst team together.
Well, it's been nice.
Corey,
knowing you.
Corey, Garrett.
What the fuck?
He was going crazy. I got him on the mind.
For
Corey,
you
did
listeners,
Corey, did you know his Divergence?
Actually, you know what? No, I thought.
Okay, then I don't care. If you knew it for a fact, then I would be like, switch on this
Yeah, 'cause
twin.
the majority of the stuff I read is DC.
for our listeners that don't know, I'm an Corey. Hashtag guess what's one. Shut your mouth. For those of you that don't know, I am an identical twin, and so Marvin just called me my twin's name. So he's the worst host ever.
He's been on the show before.
Also better known as hashtag guess.
Garrett, Ed Brubaker wrote the arc The Winter Soldier during his Captain America run. Who was the main artist during this run? Is it Michael Lark, Sean Phillips, David Aja, or David Marquez? Who was the main artist during the Winter Soldier arc?
Fucking look at me. You gotta
Michael
give the answer,
Lark,
I'll tell you.
Sean Phillips, David Aja, David Marquez.
Sean Phillips.
Sean Phillips, Alex, lock it in.
Zero.
Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Disagree. Are you
okay.
going to change your answer?
I'm gonna change my answer.
Okay, the other answers are Michael Lark, David Aja, or David Marquez.
Let's go Michael Lark.
Michael Lark. Alex disagreed. Garrett changed his answer. That is correct, Michael Lark.
Boom!
Teamwork.
Hey, that was impressive right there. Yeah,
Gun show.
a little intimidation going.
1-1 going
Damn.
into 1-1 going into round 3 here. This one is the one where you'll have to buzz in.
You say your name.
Say your name to buzz in, so I know who says it.
Say Mikey.
There is no multiple choice for these questions.
So it's just whoever answers first out of the four of us.
You say your name,
Okay.
and then we'll go back to this format. That person will answer. The other person will say if they lock it in or not. But you have to buzz in first. Wait till I'm done with the question, too.
Okay.
I don't know early buzzes in here. If you do, you're out to the next person can buzz in. In May 2016, DC started a new initiative with their line. What is it called?
Alex.
Alex?
DC Rebirth.
Garrett, do you agree or disagree?
Ooh, I agree.
Alex, you can change your answer.
Nope, keeping it. Rebirth.
Change it. Change
Correct. DC Rebirth.
Woo! Feels good to be back on top.
Here we go. Second question. Ready? Hands on buzzers? Let's go.
Yeah.
In 1971, Jack Kirby made the fourth world for DC. In what year did he return to Marvel?
I'm not even going to give that.
Mikey, I made this question for you.
Yeah, I just want to go, Mikey.
I was like, man, that was.
How much Jack Kirby do we talk about when you were on that show?
How many Heinekens have you had?
Here, nobody buzz in. I'll add to the question again. In 1971, Jack Kirby went to DC to make the fourth world. In what year did he return to Marvel?
Don't look at me.
Alex.
Dude.
Alex,
I don't know.
1982.
1982. Garrett, do you agree or disagree?
If I disagree, do we get it right?
No, he'll give me a new
I
answer.
gotta give you another answer.
Wow.
Or stick with
Or
what I
stick
got.
with his answer.
I agree. Why not?
What did you say?
1982.
That's incorrect. I'll give
I
you
want
guys.
to, okay, I feel like it's
Mikey, you give me the answer. Dylan, you decide if you agree or disagree.
it's 85.
85, Mikey says. You agree or disagree?
I agree with Mikey.
Agree 100%?
I feel like that's the gut one is 85.
In 1971, Jack Kirby went to DC to make the fourth world. In 1976, he returned to Marvel to work
Way
with
off.
Stan Lee again.
He saw Rocky and he's like, I'm done.
2-1 still. This is the final one. We can either guys can tie it or team Alex and Garrett will take the win.
I didn't even know we were going to come back from that.
Spawn number 1 came out in 1992. As of August of this year, what issue will Spawn be at?
That involves some math.
Spawn number 1 came out in 1992. As of August of this year, what issue will Spawn be at?
Garrett, this is a fucking
Buzz in
new
and take a
answer.
guess.
Just chill. Just chill.
Buzz in and take a guess.
I'm going to say, Garrett,
Garrett.
issue 292.
292. Alex, do you disagree or agree?
Agreed.
You agree? That is incorrect. Dylan, give me a number.
Oh my god.
And Mikey, you're going to decide if you agree or
Let's
disagree.
just go high and say 300.
300.
It's not 300, is it?
Oh, jeez.
All right, let's go 300.
Mikey's
gonna agree?
mercy over here.
They're going to agree on 300. You know what? When I made this game, I thought these were all easy questions. Except for that one. That one's hard. But I thought this guy would know, but he didn't know.
I
Because he
that
dropped the book
3
like
months ago.
10 issues
It's not
ago.
300. What did you say?
292.
292. You said 300?
Yeah.
Very close. 289. As of August, they'll be at 289.
Oh, I thought 289 already came out.
No, August.
That must be
I looked it up.
279.
Interesting. I'm going to go find that issue and be like, fucking already came out.
Congratulations to Alex and Garrett.
We suck so bad we won.
You know what? I'm going to keep it a jot here. You guys got 1 point overall, so there we go. I just want to see how bad you do.
Oh, overall for
Wait,
all
we
the
only got
games.
1 point?
That's not so
Some way to
bad.
go. Us.
We're above the,
No, you
above
got
the
two.
ground.
1 in the main game and then 1 in this last game.
Well, you're minus like 20 because you had that vodka.
Dude,
shot.
I'm the one who got both answers right.
By the way, for anybody, just to tell behind the scenes, that game was rigged, so I would take the shot because I wanted that shot, and somehow he lost.
Because that answer was fucking hard.
That's not hard. Who doesn't
Goliath.
Like I knew it was a giant guy, but I was like, who the fuck is his name?
Alex said.
Big dude.
Alex said he read
Big
Civil
dude.
War. Anyways, let's
It's
go.
not
Could have been an
giant.
X-Men Strongman. I would have gotten
It's
it.
not monster.
Looked over at John Down Demand over there and I'd be like, hey, bro, let's go.
Thank you to Dylan and Mikey. Once again, DylanJacobson.com. Comic Book Genie. Search for champions on Comixology or Interference Uval's Coffee, Last Episode Shop, or Rainbow Comics and Cards. Pick up that issue. We talked about it. Go back and listen to our episodes, Comic Book Genie and Dylan Jacobson, to hear interviews with them about their work and future endeavors. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Don't leave.
Thank you.
There's more to come, but
Oh, okay.
for right now, your segment's done.
Get the hell out of here for now.
Yeah, if you could,
Right.
John Boylan, if you want to come up here, please. You're next.
Yay!
King of the Green.
I'll work on it.
As you hear chair slide, that's just little orphans.
John, sit in that
That's
purple chair.
us
there.
getting rid-
Sit in that purple chair here. The next segment here is going to be a game we played multiple times. I don't know if we call it a game. We're calling it serious business here. It's Comic Book Court in session.
Oh, yeah, baby. I excel at this.
I suck at this.
You guys seen Rocky?
Originally, stick around to the end of the show. Sergeant Merica left a voicemail. I'll play that at the end of the show. He got lost at Chuck E. Cheese, so he's not here right now. But he was supposed to be the other lawyer in this case, but I'm taking his place instead. But here we go. First case. I'll be the judge for the first one here. For the second one, we'll make it John, since he's our guest here. First case, we're going to have John versus Garrett.
We're such good friends, though.
Here's the case.
I'll try not to kill you, John.
Brian Michael Bendis is coming to write Superman as DC thinks he needs a refresh and a shot in the arm. Do you think that Superman is outdated and cannot be saved? John, you're going to be arguing that Superman is still relevant and can be modernized. Garrett, I want you to argue that Superman is old and dated and needs to go away.
Haven't we done this before?
No, I was going to do this at one time, and I thought it was too mean, but it's coming here. For 100 episodes, you got to pull out all the guns. So, once again, you're going to have a minute to argue your case. You can, if you want to, recall your time. That's fine. And then after a minute, the other person will get a minute, and after that, they get 30 seconds for a rebuttal. So I will start the timer here in a second. 1 second, figure out this.
Who goes first?
John's going to go first.
Okay.
He's the prosecution, you're the defense.
So you're 1 minute.
I have no material right now.
John, when you're ready, let me know, and I'll start your minute.
Dude, Garrett, you should have the most material for this right now. How your guns are blazing. That fire's lit, and you're so pissed.
I know, but it's about making the character relevant.
Every single episode, we mention John Boylan because he's a sponsor of the show, rootsofswamping.com. So if you don't know who he is,
you can't listen to our show anymore.
You know what? There's probably an ad right before he came on. So when you're ready, John, 1 minute here.
Why pro Superman?
Yes.
Okay.
If you can get up to the mic here, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
This shouldn't be that hard, John.
Pro Superman, you're arguing. Once again, let me give you your case. Superman is still relevant and can be modernized. 1 minute. Your time.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit, we're going. Okay. Your Honor, I'm here to defend the greatness that is Superman, the Man of Steel. The prosecution's going to tell you that he's washed up. He's no good. He's just a man in his underwear. But that's not true. Do not believe him, Your Honor. He's an alien that has captured our hearts. His American is peanut butter and jelly and apple pie. And boy, does he have some possibilities. The Man of Steel has never been more relevant today, especially with the horse shit that we're dealing with in this country and around the world. So I say keep on those red Speedo shorts. Are they red or blue?
5 seconds.
Oh, shit. Keep on those red Speedo shorts and shoot for the moon, Superman and Superman. Shit, are we done? Superman fans? Your Honor. Your Honor. I don't want to see a legend go down in flames today, and the prosecution's about to do that.
Thank you, John Boylan. Rootsoftheswampthing.com.
Should have we done?
Garrett, Superman is washed up. No use for him anymore. Nobody cares. Let me know why you think that.
Well, you know, as John over here was saying, there's only one word that I heard out of the entire muck that he was talking about Superman, and that's alien. Superman's an alien. We never asked him to come here. You know, the great politician Lex Luthor once said, no alien, no people die, no monsters.
Objection, Your Honor. That wasn't even a real quote.
I've heard it before. He only says it to people that hate Superman. First off, you know, Superman as a human being, like, not very intelligent, can't even wear your underwear on the inside. Like, come on. Easy. It's the first thing you learn. Underwear, then pants. But, you know, I do think for the modern culture, he's not really needed. You know, he doesn't have any weaknesses. All he does is kill innocents. I mean, and talk about, you know, if you've seen him in any made-up movies recently, look at all that damage to the city. That's like millions of dollars. How much time do I got to rebut? Oh, perfect. Boom! Superman sucks. Not true.
John.
I mean, none of this.
My legs are crossed right now.
John, your rebuttal when you are ready. Go ahead.
Your Honor, there is no evidence that Superman is a dumb man. The prosecution will lead you to believe that he's just a simple, stupid alien. but he chooses to wear his underwear on the outside because he's a red-blooded alien, and he can do whatever the hell he wants. He fights for our freedom, and this prosecution's going to sit here and just piss all over it. Your Honor, I'm done.
Good. There we go. Garrett, go ahead.
You know, once Superman made sure that his people that survived Krypton in the bottled city of Kandor got this new planet and it all went to hell, and then he decided to reconnect with the American population. And so what did he do? He walked around the United States trying to connect with people. He's fucking Superman. Why don't you just fly? He walked. Okay? So he just walked around, and then he would only fly when it was convenient, so it wasn't really making a stand. And I think that's just his entire life. Is just he's not making a stand.
All right. We'll see here who I'm going to give the verdict to. 1 second here. Hey, Dylan, you want to sit over here for a second? I'm going to pull an audible here for a second. This is the winner. John Boylan. I don't think Garrett had his heart in it.
You know, for someone supporting the most horrible alien on planet Earth right now, that was a pretty good argument.
I was going to argue the second case, but Dylan, I'd like you to argue it. Just because I think you'd be good at this, so let's go. You going to verse Alex? Hey, John, you want to give Dylan the mic here? Step up to the mic.
Life's just got far more interesting.
Here we go. Alex?
That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I hope this is something I understand.
How many years in the bar have you been?
It's been 28.
Where are you registered at? What state?
South Dakota.
Of all the imaginary states.
Well, I like how there's no imaginary states.
South Dakota. Okay, fine. Be on the nose.
Here we go. Comic book court. It's going to be story versus continuity. This one actually is more serious.
That's not fun.
This continuity, we're in storytelling. Alex, you can argue that continuity is a very important part of comics. And Dylan, I want you to let me know why story comes first and why storytelling is more important. Sure. Alex, when you're ready, hold on.
By the way, that wasn't me just flexing. That was just me stretching.
Your Honor, there are no guns in court.
You guys saw guns? I saw water balloons.
Alex, go ahead.
I'm continuity.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just making sure. So you know why continuity is the most important? You got to know where to start. You don't start at 991 of Detective Comics. You know where you need to start? You need to start at number 1. You need to know how Bruce Wayne got that start. You need to know where Robin, Dick Grayson, came into it. And why he is so important to Bruce. That why he's not just Nightwing, got thrown right into it. You want to know where Superman came from. You want to know that Krypton is one of the most important places to him. Spiritually, physically. New York, one of the most important places for Spider-Man. You want to know why continuity is important? You need to know the starts. You need to know what's at stake. If you don't know what's at stake, then you don't care. And if you don't care, you're not American. So if continuity is not important to you,
10 seconds.
Tough rucks. But continuity is important to me. It's important to John Boylan. It's important to Swamp Thing. Speak for me. I speak for you.
That's your time.
Thank God that time ended.
Dylan, if you could tell me why storytelling is more important than continuity.
Sure. I appreciate this stance. As somebody who's been working on storytelling, I can argue that continuity is far less important than the advent of storytelling, because without a good story to tell, you have no real reason to bring the audience to the characters. And if you're simply trying to fill them in the continuity, you're giving them things that they don't necessarily need. For example, the more time we spend in Star Wars, the more we realize that the fantasies we've had about characters, such as Han Solo as they were young, become less realistic when someone tells you how it's supposed to be. And the things that you grasp onto as the things that you love inside your mind suddenly get deteriorated when everything needs to be fed to you. Every single thing. No one cares what Wolverine did on his summer vacation. No one cares what Spider-Man's reading in his, I don't know, fucking TV guide. We don't need all of these things. We simply need a strong moral and characters to overcome it. That way we can empower our readers to be creative in their own minds and come up with all the things that fill in those gaps that you find so important in the thing you call continuity. I rest my case.
Damn! Yeah. You fucking lost. You lost, Al.
Hold your applause. Don't influence the court.
I have a feeling the court's already influenced.
Alex,
I'm paying them.
30-second rebuttal. Go ahead.
There has been bribery brought to my attention from Dylan. I rest my case. Doesn't matter what he fucking says. Thrown out for bribery reasons. Continuity stands. Who gives a shit about creativity?
You can recall your time? He's going to recall his time.
Recalled.
Recalled.
Dylan, when you're ready, go ahead.
If I can buy a quart for $4, I'm fucking surprised. I will just say that with no true rebuttal, it's proof that continuity doesn't stand a chance versus good storytelling and proper character growth, and that it's okay to leave things to the imaginations of your audience. I'll let my time rest.
Recalled. Bam.
Calling his time. The judge obviously heard some big words. Not
On
sure.
one side of the
Understand
table.
most of them.
And he heard some things about Batman. I'm not sure what we heard over here. I kind of zoned out, to be honest with you.
You're the fucking worst judge.
Dylan wins that case. Thank you, Dylan.
No fucking shit. He won that case.
Alex
Not
and
only
Garrett.
did he win, he like beat the shit out.
So
of
now
Did?
Yeah,
You were the one
hard.
Batman murderer. You just came in and
it's exactly
ran me
why
over with a Zamboni.
last time Dylan was on the show, go back listen to the episode, we touched this in briefly. So that's when I saw this, I go, no, he's got to step up.
By the way, you need to drink more often when you're on the show.
Sure.
Because holy shit, I don't even know. Like you were just boom.
Alex,
showed up.
not
Well, I
strawberry,
was told
peanut
I
butter
only have a
porters.
minute. I was told I only had a minute, otherwise
That's-
it's like I have all night I could just talk.
That's a comic book manifesto. We're gonna put that out separate. That's
You just need to make that like our tagline for the whole show. Give him props, support.
John Boylan, thank you, sir.
What do you want?
rootsoftheswampthing.com. Follow him on Twitter, DC World Swampy, or on Facebook at facebook.com/rootsoftheswampthing.
I hope that's our only argument we ever have, John.
Dylan, thank you again. Champions, once again. Go pick it up. That's Reason Why, right there.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but you know the next time you come out, it's gonna be about Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was waiting for the other round to be like, oh, that's really messed up.
The weird thing is I thought that's what I was gonna get is about Swamp Thing. I was like, God, please don't let me.
Yeah,
get
he'd be
Swamp
like,
Thing.
Garrett, explain to me why you
I don't
hate
want to
Swamp
get a
Thing."
fist to the face.
Something like that.
The games right now are Alex and Garrett 1, Guess 1. We are tied here. Embarrassing in that court today.
What are you talking
I'm going
about?
to bar you both from the court.
I had Lex Luthor as my right-hand man on my left.
I talked about dumb shit, so it's okay.
SuperCon 2018, Return of the Con, September 28th, 29th, and 30th. Tickets on sale at supercon.com. Alex, we're going to be there doing a show, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna be there on the 28th doing a live show for everyone. What's it gonna be called? Wednesday Comics After Dark.
And not only us are going to be there, a lot of people are going to be there. Phil Hester, right, Garrett?
Yes, Phil Hester, the current artist of Batman Beyond. He's done other projects like Shipwreck. He's done some Swamp Thing that you may or may not have seen, and some Holland Files that came out recently.
Not only Phil, Science Steve, Shay Fontana, Tony Fleece, Travis Nye, Midwest All Pro doing a show the 28th. They'll be doing a show that night. That's the main attraction that night. Jill Thompson, Ryan Cody, John Allen, and more. Tom Wynn. Gonna be at supercon.com. Make sure there's a lot going on that weekend. I would say, if I am gonna tell you any kind of advice, buy that weekend pass. You won't regret it. You got MAP concert that night. Also, you got Wednesday Comics After Dark, and then you got a whole weekend of stuff to do, people to see. Supercon.com for more information. Next, we have from a comic book click. John, if you want to step up. And also, Tom from Comic Book was supposed to be here, but he couldn't be. So, Mikey, if you want to step up here, you're going to replace Tom.
You got this.
This is why I need the bell. Here we go. Bell it up.
That
good
isn't even
app.
that annoying. I hope you know.
What if I turn it up all the way?
Still not annoying. It doesn't. It's,
It's not nearly as
It's
bad
not
as-
as skull
Because
reverberating.
there's
as
something
the old
about you actually literally having that thing and just bam, 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 bam. And
No,
that
it's just that bell was really fucking.
makes me
annoying.
just want to rip it in half
That's worse.
and then shove it up your nose.
Here we go. This is called Flashbacks.
Oh, shit.
We've done this multiple times in the show. What happens is, I'm going to run a little clock here. I'm going to ask you a question. You got 10 seconds to answer me. And then we move on.
I'm so out.
You'll get the bell. You'll get the bell. Oh, that's going to be hard. I got to do 2 apps. Garrett, let me see your phone.
This is so manly.
You have to download the app.
No, put up the stopwatch.
What's the time?
Put it in view of me.
Silly Garrett.
Or hand it over here.
You having a vodka? Nice.
Yeah. 20 ounces of vodka.
Here's how this game
John's
works.
drunk.
You get 10 seconds. I'll ask you a question. If you cannot answer within 10 questions, I ring the bell. We move on.
Okay.
If you can answer, that's fine. Next question. There are...
There's no such
you'll
thing
be
as a
okay.
wrong answer.
By the way, before we start, John on Demand from Comic Book Look.
Yeah.
Find them on YouTube at a Comic Book Look, or on Facebook at a Comic Book Look. Here we go.
You
So
define those rules.
flash facts. Here we go.
Can you imagine if we had both Johns
A lot of
playing this
devices
game
over
and be like, whoa.
Don't wink at
John,
me.
Yeah,
what?
is that why John and I
Mikey, don't wink at me.
That's confusing.
Don't throw me off in my game.
Intimidation.
It's not competition, though.
All right, here we go. Let me start the clock. Oh, let me pull up that app too. A lot of moving parts.
Man, don't kick
Alex, what's your current favorite book?
Batman.
Garrett, what's the one superpower you'd like to have for one day?
Flying.
What's an artist you would love to own a piece from, Mikey?
Jorge Jimenez.
John, if I robbed your comic book collection. Oh, excuse me. What's your favorite comic book series of all time?
Dark Avengers.
Alex, if I robbed your comic book collection, what's one book you want back?
Saga.
Garrett, if you had the power of flight, how's your neck?
It hurts. Physiological.
Mikey, what's the best thing you read recently?
Oh, the White Knight.
John, what's your favorite character?
Right now, Iceman, man.
That's it. Round one. Here we go.
You know, I'm going to explain to Mikey real quick about the neck thing. So we had a thing where you have a superpower, but you have a hindrance. I always feel like Superman, physiologically.
On episode
Just
8, here's what no.
I got this.
On
I
episode
don't need
8,
you.
Garrett
Yeah.
was like, if you were Superman, wouldn't your neck hurt? Like, I'm pretty sure he's invulnerable, so his neck's not hurting.
His head is up as he's flying
And then, like, on episode 80, we said, hey, let's make up superpowers for people
with a hindrance.
with the hindrance. And Garrett said, it's flying, but your neck would hurt. And I go, you've been thinking about this for literally...
Just because he's impervious doesn't
for literally
mean
over a
internally.
year.
Doesn't mean internally his bones and atomic structure doesn't get some pain.
But considering he doesn't need to breathe
No,
air,
he's not
I
made
think
of
the least
steel.
of his concerns is...
He's the man
That.
of steel.
What's that mean?
That's just like a metaphor.
It means when he catches Lois Lane
really
from 50
strong.
stories up and he goes to catch her, she cuts in half between his arms.
He knows
Garrett,
how to level speed
Garrett,
up.
what's your favorite series right now?
Favorite series? Injustice 2.
John, what's a character that's underrated and everybody should get to know?
Alpha Flight.
Mikey, what's one thing about comics you love?
The smell. I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that. And I was like, nah.
Alex, what's one book you picked up recently you want to recommend?
Oh, shit. White Knight. Batman White Knight.
Round 2.
The smell?
Hey, sometimes
You know what the weird thing is? I've actually about to go,
there's a difference between old smell and new smell. So
Yeah, I'm gonna hide myself in the corner. And think about it.
oh, yeah.
that's Mikey's next profile picture.
Never
smelling
go to
comics.
Mikey's house.
Mikey, you're Superman, cape or no cape?
No cape.
Not aerodynamic.
John, you're Wolverine. Do you rock the Cyberds?
Yes, absolutely.
Gary, you turned to Hulk. What kind of pants you wear?
Purple.
No, material. Let's go.
Oh, what kind?
Jeggings.
Jeans.
Alex, you're a turtle.
Denim.
You're about to order pizza. What kind do you order?
Oh, Hawaiian.
Gross.
Comic book.
Oh.
Flashbacks. There we go. Alex, I respected you when I said I would rob your comic book collection. What book would you want back? That you wouldn't even think about the book. You think about killing me.
That was the answer, but when you actually asked the specifics, I better answer the question.
You would have
right.
been like, you wouldn't get to my comics.
You realize just how hypothetical it is, then yeah, you would.
Oh, just,
Who's this?
if you're gonna talk, you gotta point out who you are. No one knows who you are.
You know what? Thank you, John. Thank you, Mikey.
Yep. Thank you.
Comic book look.
Dude,
And also,
Yeah. What about your
recent mixtape released.
Yeah.
John and
Yeah,
the Man,
man.
Volume 5.
Google search me on Google for sure. John on Demand Sioux Falls is what'll pull it right up for you. But I just
Bandcamp.
put out a mixtape, and I'm doing some nerd hip hop. And Mikey here did the cover art for me, so that was really cool, and it's gonna be awesome.
Go ahead and listen to
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome.
I listened to it the other day. It was really good. Liked it. Good stuff.
Nice.
Corey and Alicia, you want to get on the mics?
Mike, I'll never forget the answer to that book. Answer.
Now I want to
The
say
smell. Of course.
I want to say all teams are great, but I've never seen a team love each other as much as Corey and Alicia. I think they work so well
the sad
together.
the sad thing is that they could be best friends, and you and I hang out 3 or 4
Alicia's
times
like
a
hugging
week.
Corey, and Corey's like, "Don't fucking touch me."
There's fire and ice.
Hashtag
right here.
guest host 1 is in the building.
Alex and Garrett, you don't participate in this game. You only win if they don't get it.
Well, we won.
We don't even have to talk.
Because this game we've introduced recently is called Who Said That? I've taken clips of Garrett, Alex, and myself, so that'll be one of the 3 answers. I've modulated the pitch, so you don't know who it is. You have to tell me who said this, and that's how you get the points.
This is going to be the easiest game ever.
Doubt it.
I don't know, do you listen to
It's
the
a
show?
modulator.
I can just tell. I know you guys.
Oh,
I feel like if I get it wrong, there better be a good reason.
you're an idiot.
That's not a good reason.
That's the one I always go
Teammate.
with.
Ready? There you go.
Who's playing?
You two.
You two.
We only win if you don't get
Who are
it.
we?
So do we discuss it or we
You're Alicia. You're Marvin's wife.
time limit?
You got
Buzz
the
in.
first question
Buzz in.
wrong.
When you figure out who it is, buzz in, and then you can tell me who it is.
How do we buzz
If you get it wrong, you have to allow the other person to guess.
Okay. So me and Alicia are competing.
If you both get it
We're
wrong,
kind of against.
because there is 3 answers, then the point goes to Alicia over here.
Wait, are we a team? Okay, sorry.
No,
Are we a
separate.
team? Okay.
Buzz in with your name.
Okay.
Answer. If you get it wrong, you
Here,
cannot
here.
buzz in anymore.
Since I don't have to play, why don't I give you my mic so you
That
can
makes
talk?
sense. But the levels will be off now. Marvin's like, "Oh, stroke."
This is Alicia. I've never read a comic or touched a comic book in my.
That's why you're playing this game.
But I'm on
Put up that mic.
Episode.
What do you mean? You didn't like clear off the table and Marvin just leaves all the shit?
Oh yeah, I mean I've burned
Yeah.
a few thousand, but
What? Okay.
You good?
the Superman ones they light up red.
Oh, what a
Oh,
good
no.
coaster
The
for my
Batman
Diet
ones.
Coke.
That was good
Diet
toilet.
Coke.
Good toilet paper.
No,
good
I've
toilet
burned those
paper.
ones too, so it's okay. Especially that Superman #1.
Yeah.
Oh, that one with the train.
And I can't believe your thing for Superman was that he walked and didn't fly.
There's a storyline where
There's a
he
storyline
walks.
called Grounded where he's trying to reconnect with the
Who
U.S.
cares?
He walked. Who fucking walks when you can fly?
Like Garrett, if I was you,
Johnny fucking Appleseed.
well, Superman doesn't have a freaking hammer to like do
yeah,
whatever.
but
God.
he's trying to be one of the people.
yeah,
I'm
Garrett,
assuming
you
that's
took
what
that
I-
the whole wrong way. I would have totally been
Well,
like,
that's because he didn't have
oh
any
my gosh, he
argument.
was one of the most selfless people ever. He was one of the most selfless people, and
No, you gave it
Yeah.
away. So
I was
you-
trying to say how he's not worth.
Here we go. Clip #1.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Buzz in with your name.
And I do. Caffeine does not make me not go to sleep. Just keep me
Alicia.
longer.
Yes,
Garrett.
that is good. Now here, let's
wasn't quick, but
let's listen to the clip here. Here we go.
And I do. Caffeine does not make me not go to sleep. Just keeps me awake longer.
Oh, like it's
Okay.
supposed to.
This is like fucking CNN. Like it's a soundbite. I went on to explain that I can have a lot of caffeine, but if I'm like need to go to sleep, I can go to sleep without being still
That's
awake.
Garrett.
That's how I am too. I can drink a bottle of
Thank
caffeine.
you.
Right
These
before
guys
go
thought
to
I
bed.
was like
Just
higher
like
than a
this.
kite.
That's Garrett
for
that
saying
said
that.
caffeine makes you so I can stay awake.
It's like I can turn on the fucking bloodstream with caffeine.
doesn't mean I can't
can
go to
turn
sleep.
it off.
So
So
I'm
when you
ready.
need to use the caffeine, you can. But
See,
if
Alicia
you
gets
do-
me.
Yeah, I do.
so you
totes.
can take caffeine and go to sleep after you take
shut
caffeine.
Yes, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I just wanted it laid out in like a.
So I can use the
sentence.
caffeine, or I can pass it through my body and go to sleep.
Clip
By
number
pee.
clip #2. Here we go.
All right. I don't care, fans. Can I have that Diet Coke? I'm taking shots. And
Corey,
taking shots. And
it's Alex.
Alex.
Alicia,
That's incorrect.
Marvin,
It's incorrect. Point goes to you guys. It's Garrett again.
It was me. I was gonna say.
Gary, you drink Diet Coke.
Okay, never mind. I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
Here you
cool
go.
with the Y stuff.
Here's the clip.
all right. I don't care, fans. Can I have that Diet Coke? I've been taking shots since knobs.
Okay, if I would have waited for the nom, then yeah, I would
If I
have.
would have listened for the nom, I would have got it.
Nobody wears,
That is
no one's wore
that's
khaki
on our
shorts and
year
stuff.
1 show where Garrett couldn't take a
No,
shot
okay.
without drinking Diet Coke. So that's what happened.
Since nom,
That's what the vodka's for.
That means a really long fucking time since I had a shot beforehand,
so at least 40 years.
roughly.
Here's
Pre-womb.
clip #3. Here you go.
Pre-womb.
World of Warcraft, wow. Though, United States of America, US, OA.
Alicia,
Yes,
Marvin,
that is me.
Play that again. This isn't going well.
This is going to be the easiest game in the world.
Warcraft, wow. See?
Well, I thought we were on a team.
We're
That was
not
before I learned
Corey,
we were on.
I'm playing this clip here.
She was the one talking to me.
World of Warcraft, wow. See? The United States of America, USOA.
Oh my god.
That's when we were deciding.
USOA.
That's when we were deciding how to make an acronym for our book club. And Garrett said, "Do you put the O? Do you not put the O?" I go, "USOA. Come on, everybody knows it's USOA, not USA."
Just making a legitimate
USAF?
argument.
And then we decided that was the dumbest thing I ever said on this show. So
Really?
I don't know. You guys really hung up on that caffeine thing. That caffeine thing, really, guys, you couldn't get past it.
Oh, not you. There's like 50 of you, but I mean, just one of me. But.
Life hacks. Your fault.
Here you go, clip number 4. It is 2-1. Oh, excuse me, 1-1 and 1. We're all tied here.
How did I get one?
Steven! Bro, where you been? I know we got
Alicia.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I have 2 points and Corey has none.
Oh, yeah,
I
sorry.
have no points.
And I'm going to go with
exact-
Alex on this one.
That is Alex.
I'm going the exact opposite of what I thought. Now, did the modulator help with the puberty, or
This is from the second annual Christmas party when we're at the restaurant.
Second annual?
We're at the restaurant. And Jimmy, R.I.P. Jimmy, something bad happened to Jimmy.
How did he die?
We don't talk about it on the
May
show.
rest in
who the
peace.
hell is Jimmy?
It's their butler, their old butler.
No, he's a waiter at the restaurant. Something happened to Jimmy, and Steven, who we got fired from the first annual Christmas party, came back, and this is Alex greeting him back, saying he was glad he was back.
Steven! Oh, where you been? I know we got you fired.
No, we got you fired.
You sound like Michelangelo from TMNT.
This is the 3rd anniversary of Jimmy, the first anniversary, sorry. R.I.P. Jimmy.
Of his death?
Hashtag RIP.
Why don't you celebrate his birth?
Was he old? Car accident? Alcohol?
Here's the next clip.
Kind of look like Corey.
3-1-0. Corey, you might be out of this.
Yeah, I know.
I even mean a tiebreaker, but I guess I won't have to use it. Here you go.
I'm not good.
Number 5.
Found where my mom was hiding all the Christmas.
Alicia.
Corey.
Alicia?
Garrett.
Yeah, it's Garrett.
How do you know everybody's voice?
I don't know their voice. I just know
Well, the
their
stupid shit we say?
vernacular, like the words you use and the way
Nom
you
would be you.
the way you pronounce words.
Well, she didn't get that one. She didn't get that one.
Oh, you did.
Oh, I thought you
you did.
The Nom one?
No, yeah,
No, oh,
I
okay.
didn't get. No, but Corey and I had said if we had heard Nom, we would have both guessed Garrett.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. I
this-
just need to borrow quick.
This is from our.
Because only Garrett would say something as stupid as Nom.
This is our.
Sorry, you don't get the abbreviation for Vietnam.
Oh, I got it.
This is our from our special episode called Back Matter, our only one. Another one's coming up here, so check in for that. Where we just talked about Christmas, not about comic books. And Garrett told us how he found out that Santa wasn't real.
Found where my mom was hiding all the Christmas presents. And we opened all of them. Holy shit!
Jerry, you said this on the air. What if our mother listens?
She'll never listen.
She didn't remember that
She probably
you guys
liked and
opened
shared
them?
it on Facebook.
Oh, your mom doesn't know that
Your mom
stuff?
doesn't know you
Should I
opened
clip
them?
that out and send it to her?
Well,
How did you put them back together?
We rewrapped it.
That's Garrett talking about how him and Corey
Wow.
unwrapped all their presents,
Ninja Christmas.
found out what they got, and the reason why they figured out there's no Santa is that when at Christmas Day, when they opened them again, they're like, hey, we've seen this before.
These look oddly familiar.
You know what? There's two things here. For one, I plead the fifth, and second, just no comment.
Did I say-
'cause I'm not getting into my child.
Am I the one who said holy shit?
I'm
No, it
sure
was
you
me.
did.
Okay. No, not me.
You're the one laughing in the background.
Oh, of
Sorry,
course.
you guys believe the lie.
Yeah,
like 10 years
Garrett, you
longer.
might as well just share our social security numbers while you're at it.
Here's the last.
612.
Not going to happen.
Here's the last one. Alicia's already won, but let's play it anyways. Here we go.
I love
Corey,
cool.
Yeah,
Alex.
that is Alex.
Play that clip.
I could
though.
just-
I
I
like
could
Why'd
to
you
hear
say
it.
yeah before he even said it?
He said Alex.
No, but you went yeah, and then he said Alex.
Oh, I mean, yeah, your
Yes,
thing, yeah.
Well, it was unmistakable that was Alex. That wasn't
I like
Alex.
the cool.
Here we go. This is also from the Christmas episode.
We'll
about.
play that. Is that the same clip?
I'm going to play it here.
Okay, good.
This is from the same episode, Christmas, where Alex tells me that he likes to walk in the cold.
I love the cool. Like, from late night walks just to walk in the snow, just to get that cool, crisp air. You're fucking insane, and you should be locked up.
That's Marvin
That's me.
adding
That's
on.
me. I told Alex.
I
he's-
do always see you and Charlie walking in the snow.
As all of you guest hosts know, Marvin's recording studio is like a sweatbox. So maybe that's why Alex is so into the cool.
That's very true.
That's the first thing he thought of. I just love the crisp,
I need it to be
cool.
clear.
I'm almost cool in there. I don't know what are you guys talking about.
Marvin has like the fan blowing on him, and then like he'll just be like, "Oh, that's too cold." He like turns it off, and me and Alex are just like we die inside a little bit, like, "Oh shit, we're doing this."
And you suffered through like 200 some hours of that, so that's cool.
That's true. It's like a sauna.
100 episodes. Thank you again, Corey. Guest host one. Excuse me. Hashtag guest host one. Have you ever even hashtagged that on Twitter?
No.
But
I just felt
I
it
do
was.
notice that's hashtag on Instagram.
I've hashtagged it. Yeah,
I felt
I have
it was.
noticed that.
I felt like it was
Instagram
important to
guru.
say.
So follow Corey on Twitter.
Quit Wednesday Comics.
No. Corey's
do it
not even
anymore.
like a person. He's just like you guys are just like.
What about the contract dispute?
Yeah, no contract dispute.
Corey, you're at Corey Walls?
Yes.
He's like, but don't expect me to tweet you back.
I haven't looked in about 4 months, maybe a year.
You
or
can go
more.
back to episodes of 2 movie commentaries. No, 3. Batman Forever we've done when Corey was on. For Spider-Man. And then for Avengers. And then also random episodes.
Mostly the movie reviews.
Movie reviews.
What do I get for winning?
Alicia, Diet Coke.
Brick.
That's the prize right here. We're sponsored by Diet Coke. Same great taste.
Oh, you are?
Brand new
I
bottle.
like Pepsi.
50
I'm a
milligrams of
Pepsi drinker
caffeine.
myself.
Diet
Coca-Cola
Pepsi.
Classic.
None of your.
They've never changed the
Working
formula
out
because
BS.
they don't have to.
Just telling you the amount of caffeine content in your pop.
Ew.
They did change it one time. We retconned that. They haven't done it ever before.
For those who think young.
Shut up.
That was a Britney Spears Diet Pepsi.
Alex, take back your mic,
Or
please.
Wait,
one sec. But Alicia, she runs our Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
page.
she runs her Instagram, and also go back to the Logan episode.
A long ass time ago.
The Logan episode, which is still to this day the number 1 episode of the show.
It is?
It's the number 1 download episode of the show.
I think the first time, that was the first time that Alicia shed a tear during that show.
Ever in my life.
Or it could have been boredom sweat.
Boredom tears.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, oh, fuck, is this still going?
My guess is just a surprise that we actually know a girl and that she wanted to be on the show.
Celebration.
Hey, that's your social
Why are you
life.
still on the mic? I'm just kidding. You can be on the mic.
Thanks.
A little bit like behind the scenes. Did I say this in the show already? Corey's supposed to be on the show, but he has other things to do. So that's why he's on the show a lot. How many episodes you been
You
on?
guys would totally not have been able to do as many episodes as you did if I was a part of this group.
And you knew that from the
I
beginning.
thought you
I knew that.
I thought you were going to
So I
say
took-
all the episodes we've done
Yeah.
is because of you. I was like, what? Yes, you're
No,
right.
I would have hindered your schedule.
This would have been our third.
And he knew that.
That's right.
He knew that. So when I said I brought it to these guys, and I said, if we're going to do this, it's going to come out every week. We're never going to miss a week. If we're going to miss a week, we're going to record something beforehand. It's been 100 weeks of no misses.
How many have you missed?
None.
Zero.
If Marvin goes in a coma, I know how to upload videos on YouTube. That's about it.
We don't know how to edit or check anything.
All his fingers break. Just like
I do have the login information to Google Drive. That's about it. I could do audio clips.
They don't even know where this podcast is hosted. So
Podbean.
oh, he knows. Okay.
Not this clown.
To be fair, when Marvin tells us where everything is at, I'm kind of zoning out.
Speaking
like he
of
does
which-
as a judge.
WednesdayComics605@gmail.com. Send us an email. Let us know what you think about the show. Let us know what you think about anything in life. I don't care. Let me know. Thank you to our guests, Dylan Jacobson, Champions, available now. Issue 3. When's it coming out? June 16th. Make sure to... Is that digital and... Digital Comicsology Champions number 3. You can get it at the Game Chest and Last.com CD shop in town, Sioux Falls. Pick up issue 1 and 2 now available right now. John Boylan, rootsoftheswampthing.com. Oh, I can knock that off the list. Rootsoftheswampthing.com, your definitive guide of all things Swamp Thing, the Avatar of the Green. That is rootsoftheswampthing.com. Follow him on Twitter at DC World Swampy or on Facebook at facebook.com/rootsoftheswampthing. John will be on our future episode in July when we have our book club. Garrett, what kind of book club is that?
It's Wednesday Comics, League of Extraordinary Gentle People, proudly presents
Saga of the Swamp Thing, Book 1. We'll talk about that Alan Moore story.
way better
Oh
than
my
Wednesday
God.
Comics Book Club, am I right?
Oh my-
Gentle people.
Is Alan Moore's,
you need to be
Alan
on the
Moore's-
show more often.
We're
Because it's almost
gender-
like you ground us
I was
into
gonna
what's
say, Alicia,
stupid.
Alicia, they're talking about the past. I'm like,
Wednesday
Like-
Comics is totally PC. We're gender
like
neutral.
50 weeks later, I finally heard this name as you may have heard. Like, oh my God, you guys are so stupid.
That's what we're trying to make an acronym for because I can't promote that thing ever because it's too long.
I do it easy.
That's Alan Moore's first dip into Swamp Thing, right? So we're going to talk about that. Make sure it's on sale right now on Comixology. So go there and download it if you want to, or if you own it already. Make sure you read this thing early and let us know what you think on Twitter at Wednesday Comics, at Garot2188, at Alex Pastrello, and at Marvin_Saguero, or leave us a voicemail 605-215-1849 like Sergeant Merica did. Listen to the end of the show. He's there. Should we check on him? Chuck E. Cheese isn't open this late. You think he's still there?
Gotta check the ball pit.
He said he would not leave until we showed up, so
he may never be leaving.
At least there's food there, so he's okay. YouTube, find us on YouTube.
I've never seen that rule. I haven't seen it printed anywhere. That's ageism.
Facebook.com/Wednesday Comics Podcast. On YouTube at Wednesday Comics Podcast. You can find these two talking on the Gauntlet every week about what books they picked up. And you can find these episodes of the show, and then every once in a while, Garrett catches up on books and lets us know.
I've got 4 episodes.
That was 4 episodes.
Do you have 4? Yeah. Oh, there's 3.
5's coming out soon, so watch out, world.
Make sure you subscribe to the show, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and also Spotify. We're on Spotify. Follow us on there. By the way, I'm going to say this on air. It might be a good thing to say on air, but I'm going to say it. Stitcher Radio has always been the least out of those 3 we've had subscribers. I checked on it the other day. Something happened over at Stitcher. That thing's number 1 now.
Really?
People get into Stitcher maybe. I don't know what's going on. But welcome, Stitcher.
Sweet.
Pretty good over there. So let's go.
Yes, it is sweet.
SuperCon
Sugar
2018, Return of the Con. That's September 28th, 29th, and 30th. Make sure you get your weekend pass, $30 for the whole weekend. Also, disclaimer, and I think it's partly to do about our ad. We have to read our ad. If you pay for the weekend pass, it does not get you into that first concert or wrestling event. You have to pay separately for that. But if you buy their VIP access for the wrestling show, you get in for the actual con too. So go to supercon.com for more information. I do know some people here in this room will all be there, so make sure to check them out and stop by their booths and say hello and check out their work and appreciate it. 100 episodes? How many more do you want to do? I think I got 2 left.
Well, I was thinking about killing Alex on 104 because it's that landmark issue that we're having.
And then we go on sabbatical for a while.
Right.
To be fair, I think if you kill me at 104, the rest of your years, horrible.
We'll just make a Jurassic
1,
Park.
because I'm going to consistently haunt your show and fuck with it.
We'll just take your windpipe and make a little call out of it. We'll just blow it every time we do an episode. So you'll still be there.
Jurassic World 3. Just blow into it.
I do want to say, instead of the shenanigans, thank you, G2. 100 episodes of the show. Yeah. We started off saying that we were going to do this, and here we are.
That's right, 100 episodes.
100 episodes now.
I literally thought about it today. I was like, holy shit, we're doing 100 episodes. We've been doing this for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And I don't see us stopping anytime.
We have
actually probably from Garrett and I, we should be thanking you for having the idea and for editing and putting up with us dumb shits.
Well, after 100 episodes, finally, thank you. I'm just kidding. Still, though, I am taking offense to Alaska. Still not one download from Alaska, and we're going to invade.
They get blizzards. They maybe they're
everywhere else. We have Thailand, Japan, no Alaska.
Antarctica?
Everything's still by the wire up there.
That's why we're announcing episode 200. It's going to be live in Alaska. That's what we're doing.
World Wide Web
make it
coming 2020.
Are you okay with that, Garrett? 2 years from now, we'll go to Alaska live show?
I'm game.
Right.
We'll do it on a glacier.
For Wednesday Comics, I've been Marvin.
I've been Alex.
I'm Garrett.
Hey, everyone. Keep collecting. Oh, shit.
Literally the 100th episode, you fuck up the ending.
Hey, everyone. Keep turning those pages.